little kid who weighed 240 pounds.
That speech was right. I did weigh 240 pounds. Let's talk about that. Alright. Obviously not a good Mythical Morning video, but let's talk about a weight loss. Hello, my Randsigners. Welcome to this week's video. Woo! Back in 2018, y'all probably saw the 3 speeches I did for my public speaking class, and in the clip I just showed, I said I weighed 240 pounds, but, back in 2013, and, you're probably wondering how I got to where I am now, so today I will be talking about that, but before we start talking about that, I hope you all enjoyed the workout series I did. It actually ended like a few days ago on the 30th. I had so much fun doing that, and because I just finished doing that workout series, I wanted to do some other some other fitness videos, I guess. The first one was me talking about my weight loss, which I'm doing right now, and then there's 2 others that will be coming out soon. I talked about those 2, but today's focus is how I went from 240 pounds to where I am now at 170. So, and I do have a picture of what it looked like when I was 240 pounds. I think I have 2 when I weighed that much, so here are those pictures. Those pictures I showed, they were of me back in 2012 and 2013 when I weighed 240 pounds, and I can't believe I weighed that much. Like I don't even remember weighing that much. I mean, like, wow. And yeah, a lot's changed since I weighed that much. And today we'll be talking about that. So with that out of the way, let's get right into my weight loss journey. I think around 2011 or so is when I started gaining weight around that time. I might have pictures of that. Not sure what editor I'll be using to get those pictures going, like right here. I know the Windows editor does not have that, so I did get Adobe for my filmmaking class, so I might be using that. I'll probably put what editor I'm using in the captions. But I think around 2011 is where I started gaining weight. Wasn't really at my heaviest at that point, but I wasn't keeping track of how much I weighed on the scale and whatnot, so like I didn't know I was getting to like 240. And in 2012 I was still gaining weight. I don't know if I was at my heaviest. I could have been. I in this picture, that I'm pointing out right now, I think I was around 240 pounds. I don't know. But then in 2013, like in the beginning, I, like, I was like really big back then, like I have these pictures of like me sitting down, not looking happy for some reason, like all like right here I think I was at my heaviest too, and these pictures were taken before I started Taekwondo, so like I did take dance back then, like way before I started to get heavy, I guess. But I did stop around the same age. Like I think I was 5 or something when I started, and then quit at 7. And then we moved to where we are now, and like when I started Make 7, I just like I think I started gaining weight before we moved, and then when when we moved here, and when I started Make 7, I wasn't really doing much, so I think that's how I got to 240 pounds, and there's like stresses going on in my life that I don't want to like talk about. I guess school could be one of them, and the fact that I was socially awkward and all that. So yeah, I was a weird kid when I weighed 240 pounds, and when I started the channel. I was like a weird kid who really didn't know what they wanted to do. Yes, I did acting at my church and whatnot, but like, I had fun doing that, but like, I wasn't sure if I wanted to like do theater. I did not know what I wanted to do back then. But suddenly in 8th grade, like around the same year that I was 240 pounds, I just decided to like change. I think it could have been the fact that I was inspired by George Lucas to do what I'm doing now, like theater, directing, acting, you name it. And then there was this movie called The Outsiders. We watched that in 8th grade. Like before we watched it, we actually read the book and whatnot. Like I think something about that movie just made me want to change. So, like after watching that movie, I decided to like change my diet, which was like bad. I think I drank soda a lot. Didn't really drink much water. I mean, I hope I drank some water, but and I used to eat a lot of sweets and all that, so that could be part of the reason why I got 240 pounds. And then not only did that change, that was when I actually started doing Taekwondo. My cousin is actually in karate, so that's another thing that inspired me to do Taekwondo. When I first started Taekwondo, I didn't really think it would like lead me to where I am now. I think I just did it for the fun of it. I didn't really think it would help me a lot. But it actually really helped me, and I'm glad I took it, because now I'm really passionate in karate and whatnot. Like I didn't realize I would have such a strong passion for martial arts like that, and same with theater, because like that change, I mean, the change that happened really helped me. So, after you were doing taekwondo, I actually lost some weight, because if you see these pictures in 2014, I actually look a little thinner. I think I was still in the 200s. Again, I don't think I checked the scale at all. Like, I think the only time I looked at the scale was when I went to the doctor, and, like, to the doctors, and they had a scale there. So, at the time, I didn't realize I was, like, losing weight from taekwondo the way it was. I mean, within a year of just doing taekwondo, like, that really helped me, get to where I am. And I think I only dropped 40, no. I think I only dropped, like, a few pounds. Like, I feel like I dropped down to 220 pounds just from a year doing taekwondo. I don't really know. I guess y'all be the judge of that from these pictures that I'm showing. So, I did taekwondo until 2016, because sadly the school shut down for whatever reason. Like, not the whole school, just the school I was like going to. I think I mentioned a few times that there's actually two schools. The one I was going to, and one that is a little bit farther away from me. So it was like not on the weekends like karate is right now, but it was like on Mondays and Wednesdays. So it was like hard to like get there. like like when it shut down at the place I was going to. So that sucks. So, so there was like a good bit of time where I was not doing taekwondo. But I did have a better diet. Like I think I cut out like sodas for the most part and sweets and whatnot. I think I did. I'm not sure. But after taekwondo stopped, I actually started working out at Planet Fitness. So I was like working out at Planet Fitness for a bit. It was like really fun. I think 2016 is when I started going there. I'm not really sure. But had a lot of fun working out. Didn't really have a workout plan, but it helped me. It helped me lose some more weight, far as I know. Again, I don't remember how much I weighed in 2016. I wish I kept track. Like, I wish it was like a. Like, I wish this was like a planned 8-year weight loss. Like back then I didn't think, like I said, back then I did not think doing Taekwondo and what I'm about to say helped me get to this point. Like, I didn't think it was gonna do that. I don't know how many times I would go to Planet Fitness. I think every other night or something like that. But doing that helped me maintain my weight. And then February 2017, I believe, is when I actually started going to karate. I actually started going to the same school that my cousin goes to. I don't know why when I did Taekwondo, I'm not sure why I didn't go straight to my cousin's school, because like it's easy. It's like right now, it's easier to like go there on Saturday and like do it in the morning rather than Wednesdays and Fridays. Like, that was much, like, the schedule we got now, like, doing it on Saturdays is much easier than doing it on, the week. Like, on the weekdays where my dad had to work and whatnot. Like, I wish I got a car back then so that I could still do Taekwondo. But, I didn't. Still don't have a car, so. But right now, it's like much easier to go to karate. And sadly, the school actually shut down, like, the Taekwondo school, like, Morgan Martial Arts. Like, that whole thing just shut down. I don't know why. It was fun while it lasted. Had a lot of fun tournaments and tests and whatnot. We have yet to do a tournament in karate. My sensei, if you're watching this, when do you want to do a tournament, huh? I don't know about doing that with COVID going on, but, whenever COVID is over, do you want to, like, do a tournament or something? Like, doing tournaments in Taekwondo was really fun, so, it would be nice to do a tournament for karate. Anyway, back to the weight loss. Anyway, I started doing karate while still going to Planet Fitness. So, I would like to do Planet Fitness whenever I could. And then on Saturdays, I'll do karate and just karate. And then, I'm not sure when exactly. I'm gonna say late 2017. Maybe, September. Probably. I actually stopped going to Planet Fitness. I don't know why. But, I think it's because, the why I live there, they actually got a new gym, which I'm going to right now whenever I can. Like around that time is when I think they got like a new gym. It's actually a really nice gym. Like before they had like this really small gym, and that's why we went to Planet Fitness, because I didn't really like the small gym. Like this gym is like a open space, and I like it better. I was like working out at the gym, well at the Y, at the new gym at the Y as much as I could, and in karate. And on top of that, every Tuesday and Thursday there would be boxing, and I feel like I feel like doing all that helped me get to where I am now. I think doing all of that helped me get to 183 pounds. Like, there's this one time in September, 2017. I think I got, I think during that time I didn't look at, like, the scale at all. But, I actually got sick with strep throat that I, like, didn't know at the time. So, because of that, we had to, like, go to the doctor and, like, see why I was, like, feeling like crap. So, like, for the check-in, like, before you, like, go into the room to, like, get checked out, I guess, they weigh you, get your height and all that, they actually weighed me, and the scale said 183, and I didn't, like, since I was sick, I really wasn't paying attention to it, but, it was kind of cool seeing how I was, 183 pounds, like, it didn't, like, sink in that I went from 240 pounds to 183 pounds in a span of, I think it was 6 years at that point. Like, I didn't think, that doing everything I was doing at the time would lead to that point. Like, so, that was cool, and of course, during this time, my weight wasn't the only thing that was changing. My personality changed from doing taekwondo, working out, and karate. Like, my weight was not the only thing that was changing. Like, taekwondo also gave me the confidence to, do theater and whatnot. So, like, when I was a freshman, I didn't really think about doing, theater. I think I did do drama club a few times when I was a freshman. But for some reason, in my sophomore year, I didn't do drama club. I don't know why. But then in my junior year, I think I was inspired by taekwondo to do, theater arts. So, like, it gave me the confidence to do theater arts class. My junior year, I wasn't really in parts, but, it got me started on doing, theater arts class. And then my senior year, I, helped with lighting, which was really fun. In May 2017, I actually, got my first part in my first play that was not at my church. And, back in 2013, I feel like I probably wouldn't have a part in that play because, I was a socially awkward kid who weighed 240 pounds and probably too shy to, like, audition for a play. But after doing, taekwondo and getting the confidence from that, I actually was brave enough to audition, so that was, there was actually a lot of changes, besides the weight change and the confidence change. Before I lost weight, I was not able to do a single sit-up. Like, we would have these fitness tests, like, where you do push-ups, running, and then, sit-ups. During the sit-up portion of the test, I could not do a sit-up at all. Like, I think after losing some weight, I actually was able to, like, do a sit-up. Like, in Taekwondo, we were doing sit-ups. I could not do a sit-up at all. But then in karate, I actually was able to start doing sit-ups. Like, because of my weight loss, I'm able to do sit-ups a little bit easier. Oh, yeah. But back then, when I was 240 pounds, like, this is what a sit-up for me would, like, look like, I guess. Not really that great. Now, push-ups. I still suck at push-ups. Like, this is what it would look like for me. Yeah. Still bad at that. Like, my ability to do sit-ups has changed. Like, as you saw, like now, it's not really a struggle for me to, like, get up with a sit-up. But, as I demonstrate when I was 240 pounds, my sit-ups were like that. Not the best, so, I really improved with sit-ups. I don't think, weight loss was, like, the only reason why I'm better at sit-ups. I think it's also because, every class would, like, do these exercises, and sit-ups will be part of it, so I think I was, like, training my abs how to, like, go up properly, but I think the biggest reason why I'm much better at sit-ups, other than training my abs how to, like, do it for the past 3 years, is my weight loss. So, I think it's really cool how I went from 240 pounds to 170 pounds in, like, a span of, like, 8 years. I think that's, like, according to this calculator here, I don't know if you see that, going from 240 pounds to 170, like, I had a 70-pound weight loss, like, what the heck? Wow. And that was only a span of 8 years. Wow. Yeah, a lot's changed, like, my personality changed, my weight changed, and then I started Micro 7, I'm in college now, like, wow. I'm really proud that I lost that much weight. Like, back then in 2013, if I told myself I was gonna lose 70 pounds, I don't know what I would say. But, I'm really glad that I got to the point where I am now, where I weigh 170 pounds, I'm active, I work out a lot, like, I'm proud of myself to get into, like, where I am now. So, that has been my weight loss journey for the past 8 years, and I did a lot to get to this point, and in the past, I didn't realize I was going to, like, get to this point. But, I'm really proud that I was able to get to 170 pounds with working out, doing Taekwondo, doing karate, and changing and getting to the point where I figured out what I wanted to do with my life, which is theater. like, I'm proud I'm like here. So, like, the 8 years getting to this point was really fun, and I hope y'all enjoyed my little journey of how I got to this point. Yeah, that's my little story about how I lost 70 pounds within the span of 8 years to get to where I am now. So, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and don't forget to keep on signing. Bye!